Oh, she's a clanky old girl. This is gonna suck. I'm going in. Okay, so we've just capsized. First thing, most important, is stay with the boat. Now, that's it. Hold on, let's just hold on here. Yes, that's right, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV. Today I'm out swimming with Angus, hello, the goose. So, having capsized, first thing we really need to be careful of is that first we're attached somehow to the boat, we're in contact, and the second thing is this space here, where if the boat inverts, which is going to be, this is a potential site of entrapment, so we just have to get out of that area. So if you are forwards of the shroud, better to go forwards. If you're behind the shroud, better to go backwards. All right, so once we're in the water, I'll check that Angus is all right. You're right. I'm all right, yeah. Angus is no longer attached. Where's he off to? Crikey. Then we want to get back onto the boat. I need to do my helmet up and stay attached. How am I going to do this? All right. Oh, there's something dangling around by my leg. Oh, it's Mason. All right. So, if when you get onto the boat, if you can avoid putting the rudders up, that is really going to be in your favour. So, I'm going to go round, or in fact, yeah. All right. Do you want to get on through this gap, dude? Yeah. So when you get on, if you can, just be careful of your trapeze hook. That's good. Now at the moment, because of the way we capsized, the boat is pointing straight downwind, which is quite unusual. Okay, so just grabbing whatever we can, trying not to rudder up. And then for the purpose of this drill, we're going to turn the boat upside down. All right, just don't stare. Okay, so another tip here is if you are getting on your inverted boat from the back, just don't put any weight on the tiller connecting bar, because that might invert both cams, and yeah, so just float on. So now the boat is upside down, what we need to do is work out which way the wind is coming from. It's quite obviously coming from over here. We can see that by the direction of the chop and by just feeling it. So what we need to do is take the capsize righting line, which Angus has got, which lives in the pocket on the trampoline, and pass it under the windward hull. It's a good idea to pay attention to your dagger boards at this point, because if they're slipping down, they could come out completely and they could float off, and you don't want that to happen. So just be aware of those bad boys. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the back of the leeward hull, and what that's going to do is just lift up that corner of the trampoline. We'll just see that start to appear, and then once that corner of trampoline starts getting the wind underneath it, the combination of the wind under the trampoline, can I just grab the knot at the end there, the wind under the trampoline and the air in the mast is going to mean the boat's just going to want to come up onto its side. We just have to be a little bit patient. With smaller boats this would happen quicker. Yeah, you can grab that as well if you want. Go to the next knot, and then as it starts to come up, we need to kind of walk forwards, otherwise it becomes quite unbalanced. So walking forwards. Okay, and she is on her side. All right, so we've got the spinnaker up, so we definitely need to drop the spinnaker before we bring the boat back up, right? So Angus, if you can release the spinnaker halyard from the mast.
off.
Okay, and I'm just going to pull it directly from the bag, but I'm going to try not to damage the bag. So I'm just pulling directly there. Maybe on the bow cam we can even see it going in. Now the spinnaker is full of water, which means that Angus might have to help it into the chute. Well, actually no, she's going quite nicely. And there we are, spinnaker is in. Right, I just need to get... Just got a rope caught over the bow camera, which we don't want. Okay, that's better. Can you just take up the slack on the tack line?
Sure, yeah. How's that?
Okay, good. Okay, and then before we bring the boat upright, what we want to do is release the downhaul both sides. Angus, if you could pull the main sheet in a bit. Okay, that's fine. So we've got the main sheet pulled in a bit, traveller central on the main sheet, so it makes it less likely the boat is going to sail off from us when we are back upright. Okay, so having done that, we want to let the jib off as much as possible as well, because the jib is definitely not our friend. And when it comes to capsize righting with a self-tacking jib, so just really making that as loose as possible, because if there's any tension in the jib, that will try to make the boat sail off when it comes upright. All right, so we've got jib pretty loose. What we need to do next is turn the boat a bit better into the wind. To do that, we're going to come forwards, and the ideal is to have the wind blowing directly onto the front of the mast. So if it's taking its time to come round, then what we can do is we can get one person actually to kind of drag in the water a bit, like a sea anchor. Don't let go though, because I can tell you from being down here, it's we're moving pretty quick, almost getting sucked off down here. Half and half. All right, so we're going to declare that good enough. So. All right, I'll go on the line first. So we put the heavier person on the line first, and as the boat comes up, we need to grab hold of the dolphin striker. Okay, grab hold. And there we are. All right. So then to get back on the boat, I find it easiest if you can get hold of a trapeze wire, which got quite handily positioned. All right, I'm just going to try not to cut Angus as I get on. Get one foot on the middle of the dolphin striker, and then we're back up on board. Now, rather than helping Angus, I'm just going to make sure the boat stays head to wind to stop it from moving forwards. You okay, man?
I'm good. Do you want me on?
Yeah, try grabbing the trapeze. Okay, so there we go. We made it. Yeah, and so now the boat's upright. It is quite windy. It's over 20 knots. The downhaul's off, so the mainsail isn't flogging. Jib's loose, so that's not pulling. Okay, so there we go. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you soon with some more on Joyrider TV.